Namaste and good morning to all of you. Let's do some prayers. Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parbrahma, tasmai Shri gurave namaha. Om Bhurбhavасваha Tatsavitrvarene Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Asto Ma Sadgamya Tamso Ma Jyotirgamya Mrityorma Amritam Gamya Om Sahna Bhavatu Sahna Bhunaktu Sah Viryam Karvavahe Tejasvi Navadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let's open our books. Shri Guru Gita. And we have already finished first 30 verses of this beautiful small book. So let's start with verse number 31. Yasya matam tasya matam matam yasya na vedasa Ananya bhaavaaya tasmai Shri gurave namaha. And we all know that this is a conversation between Lord Shiva and Mata Parvati. Okay. So Lord Shiva is telling her that salutations to the Guru. Shri gurave namaha. Salutations to the Guru who says he does not know him, but not him who claims to know him. The Guru is not different from the Supreme Being. So two things he is telling us over here. In the Vedas also, in the Upanishads also, we have learned anybody who arrogates that I know does not know. So the same thing Lord Shiva is telling us. So salutations to the Guru. So he is the Guru who is not arrogant, who doesn't say that I know it all or I know God, who says he doesn't know him. Over here, the first to him is God. I don't know him. Because once you really know God, you don't even have a separate identity, actually, to say that I know him. So salutations to the Guru who says he does not know him, but not him who claims to know him. So who brags about it that I know God. The Guru is not different from the Supreme Being. Okay, so Yasya matam tasya matam matam yasya na vedasa. So Guru limits himself. He utilizes Maya to hide his true form. And he hides it so well that sometimes he himself forgets about it. Because he plays the part of a human being too much. He becomes more humans than ordinary humans like us. But he never truly forgets. That's why matam yasya na vedasa, but not him who claims to know him. Those who think that they know the Guru, they don't know him in reality. They just know what he wants them to know. But those who are humble and who have deeply surrendered in their hearts, they really don't see any difference between them and the God. There's no words left to say that I know God. So they know in the core of their hearts that there's no difference between the supreme reality and the Guru. And all those who know this supreme reality, they don't need to talk about it. They don't need to brag about it. They just need to surrender. So this is what this verse really means. Let's look at verse number 32. Munibhih pannagair vaapi surairvaa shaapito yadi Kaala mrtyu bhayaad vaapi guru rakshati Parvati. Goddess Parvati. Only the Guru can remove the fear of aging and the dread of death. Kaala mrtyu bhayaad. So Goddess Parvati, only the Guru can remove the fear of aging and the dread of death. The Guru offers protection to his disciples, even if they are cursed by the sages. Shaapito. Shaap means a curse. So whether that curse is given by the sages or the demons or the devatas. Because they do have a power to curse. They have a power to bless us also. They have a power to curse us also. So what a Guru protects us. This is Guru has the power to protect. So Lord Shiva is telling Mata Parvati. Shive kruddhe, Guru straataa, Gurau kruddhe, Shivo nahi. Tasmat sarv pratyena, Shri Gurun sharanam vrachet, Harau rushte, Guru straataa, Gurau rushte, na kasyana. Tasmat sarv pratyanena, Shri Gurum sharanam vrachet. If Shiva is angry, the Guru protects you. Shiva kruddhe, Guru straataa. So if Shiva is angry, Guru protects you. If Vishnu is angry, the Guru saves you. But if Guru is angry, there is nowhere to hide. Therefore, strive to the utmost to take refuge in the Guru's grace. This is the most beautiful verse in the entire Guru Gita. Something like this we recite at the ashram when we do the prayers too. Haro rushte, Guru tushte. So over here, Bhagavan Shankar himself is saying that if he gets angry, the Guru can rescue the person. But if the Guru becomes angry, even Shiv cannot save you. Therefore, make every effort and seek refuge in the Guru. This is the reality. Not only in the Skanda Purana, because this Guru Gita is a part of Skanda Purana, but also in the Bhagavad Purana. Lord Narayan himself described that if an arrow is shot, the Guru can divert that arrow. He will change its direction. So here he said that if God gets angry, the Guru can save you because Guru is merciful. There is a personal relationship between Guru and the Shishya. But if the Guru gets angry, even God cannot save you. Because God goes by the law of karma. Because it is through the Guru that you are perceiving God. So why would he save you? If you have offended the Guru himself, only the Guru can save you at that moment. This is shown very clearly in the story of Rishi Durvasa and King Ambarish. I'm sure some of you have heard this story before. King Ambarish was a great disciple of Lord. He was eternally serving the Lord. And on an Ekadashi day, he was fasting. So he couldn't even take one sip of water. Ekadashi, Nirjal Ekadashi, without water. There was an according to time to break the fast. Sage Durvasa came right before that. As you know, Sage Durvasa is known for his anger. His anger was sitting on the tip of his tongue all the time. Rishi Durvasa came to test the king and said, I have come to have food with you. Prepare the food. I will just go to take my bath and then I will come back. But there was a specific time when the king had to break the fast. While the rishi went to take the bath, the king was waiting and time was passing. The time for breaking the fast to get the punya, to get the merit was approaching. So everybody in the court said, King, you have to break the fast now to receive the punya of your sacrifice of this Ekadashi Vrat. The king said, how can I do that? I can't take anything before Sage Durvasa has eaten, and he's not back. The priests over there, they said, this is the correct time to break the fast. And they said, okay, just take a sip of water at least. The king said, okay, one sip of water is not much. This way the fast will be broken and he will not know about it. King Ambarish took a little bit of water and drank it. Right at that moment, Sage Durvasa entered and got really angry. He was burning red. Out of that burning anger, a ball of fire came out of his head and was going towards King Ambarish. Of course, the king just surrendered to the Lord and said, as the Lord wills it. He just bowed down, saying, Om Namo Narayana. As the ball of the fire was approaching, the king said, it is the Lord's wish, I surrender to him. At that moment, when the fire was coming to burn King Ambarish, the Lord sent his Sudarshan Chakra. The Sudarshan Chakra stopped the fire and kept carrying on to chop the head of Sage Durvasa instead. Sage Durvasa started to run away with the Sudarshan Chakra behind. He ran to Brahma Loka. Brahma said, I can't help you, go. Then he arrived at Shiv Loka. And Shiv said, this is the Lord's Leela, Lord's Maya. I cannot do anything for you. Go to the Lord himself. Maybe he can save you. As he knew that he had offended the Lord, Sage Durvasa went to Devi and said, Devi, please help me. Devi said, I cannot help you. Go to the Mahavishnu. Go to Narayan. He is the only one that can help you. It is his Sudarshan. Sage Durvasa arrived in the front of Mahavishnu and said, please, Lord, save me. Your Sudarshan will chop my head off. Please forgive me and take your Sudarshan Chakra back. The Lord said, how can I forgive you? To forgive you, need to have a heart. I don't have my heart. My heart is with King Ambrish, who is my devotee. My heart is with my devotee, only he can forgive you. So sage Durvasa ran back to King Ambrish, fell down at the king's feet and asked for forgiveness. He said, I have offended you. You are a great devotee of the Lord, who is completely surrendered to Lord. Please forgive me. At that moment, King Ambrish bowed down to the sage and said, how can I forgive you? You are a sage. We live through your blessings. I am nothing. So you bless me. When sage Durvasa saw this humility of King Ambrish, his ego, his pride was crushed. And when King Ambrish received the blessings from the heart of sage Durvasa, the Sudarshan Chakra went back to Mahavishnu. So this story has a very deep meaning. That why Durvasa, being such a great rishi, didn't recognize who King Ambrish was. Even if in this story the Guru is not mentioned, yet there is a deeper meaning into it. Because King Ambrish in his former life was Durvasa's Guru actually. And the Guru-disciple relationship does not end in one life. Sage Durvasa offended the lineage itself, the parampara itself. That's why the Lord enacted in this way to bring Durvasa to the feet of his Guru. Even if he takes many different lives, the disciple has to always seek the blessings of the Guru. That's why Lord Shiv said that if he becomes angry, then the Guru can rescue that person. Because this is the duty of the Guru, to save the disciple. But the duty of the disciple is to completely surrender also. So if the Guru gets angry, even the God will not able to save us. This is what Lord Shiv is telling us in this verse number 33. Let's look at what else he says about the Guru in verse number 34. Atri netraha sarvasakshi achatur bahyur achyuta achatur vadno brahma Shri Guru kathita priya. Oh beloved, those who know say the Guru is a Shiva, the witness of all, but without his three eyes. He is Vishnu, but without his four arms. He is Brahma, but without his four faces. Because the Guru is in a human form. We don't see the third eye. We don't see the four arms. We don't see the four faces. But Guru has that power of all that. This is what Lord Shiv is telling Mata Parvati by calling her Priya. Oh beloved. Oh dear one, the Guru in Shiv, the witness of all. Although he is without three eyes. Because if we try to look for a Guru in this world, and we think we can recognize the third eye, we can't. We don't even have that kind of a perception. Even if the Guru has the third eye, opened third eye, but we can't recognize it. So in that sense, he says, oh dear one, the Guru is a Shiv, the witness of all, although he is without three eyes. Guru is a Shiv himself as the great witness. However, even if Shiv is represented with three eyes, the Guru is not, because the eyes are not in the outside. This third eye is not outside. The third eye is inside. Guru sees deep into the heart of the disciple. That's how the Guru recognizes who are the true disciples, who are devotees, who are really walking on this path which he is showing them to walk on. It's not plainly that you go to a Guru and say, I feel good about you today, and you are my Guru today. Because everybody will talk like that. And Guru will also say that, yeah, you are my disciple, come. There are many Gurus like that these days. But Lord Shankar is not talking about that category of Gurus and that category of disciples. Here he is saying that a true shepherd knows which are the sheep. That's what Christ said. So the Guru has this three netra. He has these eyes of wisdom. That third eye is the eye of the wisdom. The eyes to perceive the deep relationship from a long lineage. Because it's not by coincidence that you come to the feet of the Guru. As I said earlier, that it dates back a very, 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 very long time. Chatur Bahurchuta. The Guru is Vishnu, although he is without four arms. Guru is doing all these things, even just by sitting in one place. He is always looking after the welfare of his devotees. Do you know how wonderful it is to sit in one place and see the world? You don't need to travel around. Lord Shiva is sitting on the Kailash mountain, blessing all the disciples, looking at everybody. So the Guru does not have four faces, but yet he is Brahma. The Guru doesn't have these four faces as Brahma, which are looking in the four directions of the universe. Yet he is Brahma himself. He is the one who creates all these beautiful thoughts in our mind. Thought of spirituality. Thoughts of walking on this path of oneness, the purity. Shri Guru Kathita Priye, that's what the scriptures talk about, how one has to love the Guru and surrender to him. So become the dear one of the Guru. So this was verse number 34. Let's see what else he says in verse number 35. Swadeshik swaiva sharir chintanam bhavedan antasya shivasya chintanam swadeshi anantasya eva cha nam kirtanam bhaved anantasya shivasya kirtanam. There is no difference between the contemplation of your own Guru and the contemplation of infinite Lord Shiva. Indeed, chanting the name of your own Guru is as powerful as chanting the mantra of infinite Lord Shiva. Because sometimes we just get confused with the names. So if the bhaava is pure, the names don't matter actually. Whether it's your Guru's name or it's any other name where you are thinking about that ultimate power. So to contemplate the infinite Shiv is the same as to contemplate Narayan himself. To chant the name of our own Guru is to chant the name and the glory of the Lord. There's no difference. Swadeshik Sev, which means which belongs to you. That means which is your, the name given to you, spoken to you by your Guru. Swadeshik Sev. Don't meditate or don't get confused with other names. Keep that name. So why should you meditate and chant the name of your Guru? Why do you need to just keep one name in your mind? Because that's how you deepen your concentration, deepen your love. You belong to your Guru. And if you belong to your Guru, you have to meditate on your Guru and the chant of the name of your Guru, which is called a Guru Mantra. That is like a live mantra given to you by your Guru. So that's what he's talking about over here. Swadeshikasya eva sharira chintanam. Okay? And bhavead anantasya shivasya chintanam. So let's look at verse number 36. Shri Guru Paramam Rupam Vivek Chakshuso Amritam Mand Bhagya Na Pashyanti Andha Surya Udem Yatha. The Guru's supreme form is pure. Roop is the form. Nectar to the eye of discrimination. Vivek is the discrimination. Chakshusho Amritam. Because when we look at the form of our Guru, it is like an Amrit for our eyes. So the Guru's supreme form is pure nectar to the eye of discrimination. Just as a blind man cannot see the sun rise, an unfortunate person cannot perceive the Guru's glory. So Guru's supreme form is pure nectar to the eye of discrimination. For a Viveki person, the one who has Vivek, who has true knowledge, who knows, who can understand what is true, what is false, what is temporary, what is permanent. So the one who has Vivek, who has true knowledge, the one who has wisdom, perceives the Guru through the eye of discrimination. Like a Gyan Chaksha. We can see Guru. Discrimination here does not mean a judgment, because often we just translate this word wrongly. Over here it stands for true knowledge, the right knowledge. A person who is absorbed inwardly perceives the true form of the Master, true form of the Guru. The essence of the Guru, not the physical form in the outside. In the physical form, we can always find flaws. Physical form is made up of Prakriti. Prakriti is made up of Satvikta, Rajsikta, Tamsikta, and it keeps on changing also. So the Shishya of this caliber does not look at Guru at the physical form, but is totally fixed on that divinity which is seated inside. One who realized that the Guru was or is and always will be, that person is truly seeing. Because something which was and is and will be, that is the light inside us. That's the Atma. This kind of a disciple reaches the Moksha Dham. And the Guru, out of mercy, Guru Kripa, will take him there. The Guru always chooses to be here until the last disciple, the last bhagat, has entered the moksha. That's why Gurus, they come back again and again to teach disciples like us, to hold our hands. This is the grace, the mercy of the Guru. Even if we don't feel this kind of a kripa in one life, we got to have faith in it, that it will happen, maybe in next life. We have to do the sadhana according to what Guru tells us. Because Guru will always make the way. When one's eyes are open, one will perceive the master differently. That's what happens. Let's look at verse number 37. Abram satam paryantam paramatma swarupakam sathavaram jangamam cha eva pranamami jaganmayam. Realizing that the Guru, the Supreme Being, encompasses the entire universe, whether sentient or insentient form, from a blade of grass to Lord Brahma. Brahma stam paryantam. Whether it's a Brahma, the creator, or whether it's a small blade of grass, I honor everything by remembering my Guru. So it's just like a never forgetting the Guru's grace, no matter where we are. Remembering Guru. Nana rupam idam sarvam naken apyasiti bhinataha karye karanataha cha eva tasmai Shri gurave namaha. I bow to my Guru, who knows there is no second reality. That means there's only one. Okay, ekam. So I bow to my Guru, who knows there's no second reality, only one unified field arising everywhere, simultaneously. So even though we see all the Nana Rupa, but in the Nana Roops, in the many forms, there's a one reality. Ken apyasati bhinnataha. There's no second reality, only one unified field arising everywhere simultaneously. And he says, this is the truth. To see otherwise is to be fooled by the illusion of cause and effect. Karye karanta cha eva. Everywhere, wherever you go, whatever you do, we do it always for something we love. Because there are some kind of expectations behind all those actions we do. You go to work because you have certain aim. You want something. And this duality is called cause and effect. You do because of the result. We all coexist because of this. That's how the mind of a human being works. It is like whatever we do, there is always a cause for it. But to a devotee who has surrendered to the Guru's feet, Guru reveals that one is beyond everything else. This game which we are playing, that's only outside. It's in the external. We are all beyond this game. Guru makes us realize that you are the true self. You have the control over the karya karanta. You have the control over the cause and the effect. And that's why he says, I bow down to this Guru, who will take me to that one which is beyond cause and effect. Otherwise, no matter how many causes are there, there will be effects related to it. And that's why we keep on going into this cycle of coming and going. Guru is the one who will create this tangent for us so that we can get out of this cycle of cause and effect. Karam and karam phala, karya and karanta. Guru has that power. Otherwise, this cycle is endless. Because we all know a circle never has any beginning or end. Just keeps on moving. Yad angrihi kamal dvandam dvand taap nivarakam tarakam sarvada apadbhaya Shri Guru pranama maham. This is verse number 39. I bow to my Guru's 2 lotus feet. Kamal dvand. Dvand means 2, kamal. I bow to my Guru's 2 lotus feet, which destroy the painful delusion of duality. Otherwise, no matter what kind of a sukh we have, opposite of that is always dukkha. Beautiful day, we know the night will come. Some places will be respected and we can go to some places where we are insulted also. Today the body is feeling fine. Tomorrow we can get sick also. So this duality is painful. That's what he says. I bow to my Guru's 2 lotus feet, which destroy the painful delusion of duality and always protect me from misfortune. Misfortune. Even when we are going through the misfortune, internally there is a peacefulness because our Guru is holding our heart. There's no pain there. There's no suffering there because we are near our Guru's feet. So that's why he called Guru's 2 feet as a lotus. Lotus always stays above the mud and the water. Guru is always above this Maya. And when we are close to the Guru's feet, of course, we will be above that too. And that's where the eternal bliss is coming from. So beautiful verse, Kamal dvandam dvand taap nivarakam. Let's look at one more. Shoshnam paap pankasya he deepnam gyan tejasam Guru pad udkam samyak sansarar nav tarakam. The stream of Shakti from the Guru's lotus feet removes all obstacles, lights the flame of knowledge, and takes one across the ocean of samsara. The endless cycle of birth, decay, death, and rebirth. Just look at it. By surrendering to the feet of the Guru, that means doing the sadhana which Guru tells us to do, how much we get? Because we are trying to get the happiness. We don't want the obstacles. So Lord Shiv is very clearly keep telling us that, hey, in this world, go to a guru. Only human beings can do that. Attain this kind of a knowledge, walk the path. We have been going in circles many, many times without taking the shelter of a guru, without following the guru. But if we can do that now, not only in this lifetime, the same guru will definitely protect us in the next life also. Guru never leaves us then, once we have surrendered. So the first part is we have to enroll, we have to accept, we have to surrender. So the stream of Shakti, Gyan Tej Sam, from the Guru's lotus feet, removes all obstacles. Shoshnam Pap Pankasya, lights the flame of knowledge and takes us across the ocean of samsara, the endless cycle of birth, decay, death, and rebirth. Often we just only look at this linear life of a few decades. But our scriptures keep telling us, no, we come back here again and again and again, according to our karmas. The inner quest is to get out of this cycle and merge with Brahman. That is our highest goal. So when we enroll in this kind of a school of Guru, we are moving towards that. So next week we'll start with verse number 41 and see what else Lord Shiva is telling Mata Parvati. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you very much.